Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Letta, and yes, your girl is the new Maniology ambassador. They reached out to me and said they liked my content and would love for me to be a part of the ambassador program. But I had to tell them, I was like, look, I'm not that savvy at stamping, but they definitely reassured me and said they accept people with all skill levels. So I was like, say less, sign me up. Hey guys, what'd you think of that little avatar video I did? Yay or nay? I love playing with AI. I can't get enough of it. But yeah, it is true. I am a Maniology ambassador. I am so excited, which means I get to review some of their products and also give you guys a discount. So I am so excited about that. So let's dive in to see what I got. So the first thing I got to choose was a starter kit. And let me tell you, they had so many starter kits to choose from. It was ridiculous. I was on this site for probably a good 2 hours trying to find a starter kit. There were so many beautiful kits that I wanted, but I can only choose one. So I ended up choosing the classic French tip kit. This kit comes with a scraper, the stamper of French tips, and 3 polishes. You get a smudge-free top coat and this beautiful color. This is why I picked this kit, was this color here. This beautiful, I think it's ballerina flats. It is so pretty. And then you get the Bam White. The next 2 items that I got to choose were stamping plates. I got 2 stamping plates, and let me tell you, it took me, again, hours before I can narrow down the 2 plates that I wanted. There's so many plates on this site, it's ridiculous. No matter who you are, you will find a stamping plate for yourself, one that you will identify with, because there's so many plates. Like if you like dogs, there's a stamping plate for dogs. If you like cats, there's a stamping plate for cats. If you like mermaids, definitely they have that. So you'll be on the site for a while. So I eventually narrowed down to 2 plates, and the first one is Cheek Peek. This one intrigued me because I've never done reverse stamping, and this one looked less intimidating. There were some there that looked like I'm gonna need to up my game before I grab those, but I definitely want to try to do some reverse stamping. I feel like this plate would help me get my feet wet. The second plate I chose was the Swirl Plate M357. I felt this plate was very elegant looking, and I love the individual swirls. I also think they'll look good on a French tip design as well. So the next item that I chose was the nail polish set in Snowflake Waltz. I really like these colors because there were a multitude of colors. They had dark, pink, blue, and even a metallic, and I felt I can see myself using these colors. In addition to what I got to choose, I ended up getting 2 free gifts, which was awesome. I have this, I think it's a cotton grabber, and then they gave me a sticky base coat, which is awesome. Because your girl wanted everything, I did buy some additional stuff. I felt that I needed to round out my collection. I ended up getting some letter plates and 3 more polishes. I wanted to get a matte top coat, and I didn't have the colors red or green, so I decided on the color Fireside for the red, and the green, I think it's pronounced Alocasia. I hope I said that right. I ended up getting 2 of the ballerina flats. One was in the starter kit and the other one was in the Snowflake Waltz. I'm not mad at it because I really like this color, so I'm glad I have backup. So let's get started, and we're going to swatch a couple of the colors. I just wanted to let you know, like, if you're not familiar with stamping polishes are a little bit different than regular polish. They tend to dry faster, which can cause the application to be a little bit streaky, but that is somewhat in its nature. One thing about Maniology polishes, that they kind of self-level. I believe Maniology polishes, stamping polishes, are some of the best stamping polishes out there, and I'm not saying that because this is a sponsored video. I've purchased them before being sponsored, and I strictly only use them for nail polish, even though they are stamping polish, because they dry very quickly, and I like their formula on how they kind of level themselves out. So if you paint your nails slowly, just keep that in mind because the paint does dry faster than normal polish. Alright, so let's get ready to start stamping these polishes. So right now I'm going to go ahead and take off the film, which is probably the best part of this. That is so satisfying. So I'm also going to go ahead and clean it with some acetone because that film is a little bit sticky and I don't want anything on there to compromise when I start stamping. Now my next step is to prepare a little strip of tape. This tape will help to clean the stamper. If you have a lint roller, that will work as well. Manology does recommend before you use the stamper to wash it with soap and water, which I did do off camera. I'm going to use the white color as a sample to show you how they do stamp. The polish has a sticker on top, that way you can stamp it on the top to see what it looks like on top of a light and a dark color. After scraping the polish with the scraper, you definitely want to wipe it off immediately because it can build up and affect how the stamper picks up the polish. So I'm not mad at how that came out. It came out really crisp and clean. I really do like it. So let's take a look at the rest of them stamped as well. Alright, let's get started on the nail design. First, I'm going to put down a sticky base coat, and then I'm going to try to do a French with the reverse design. This is the first time doing stamping with a French tip and also doing reverse. So let's see how this goes. So before I actually start stamping on these polishes, I don't want to ruin it, so I'm going to put a matte top coat on. That way, if I make a mistake, I can actually just wipe it off. Now, in my opinion, I believe these plates are above my skill level. When I stamp, I usually stamp with thinner designs, not like with a lot of polish. So I'm a little nervous about the French tip, and I'm also nervous about the reverse stamping. But let's go ahead and peel off the film of this and start designing. So I'm starting to notice that the stamper is not picking up the polish, and I kind of know why. But I do not want to do the hack on my new stamper because it's new. I just got it. Like, I don't want to ruin it. I mean, it's not ruined, but I don't want to do anything to it. So I'm going to use an old stamper that I've already kind of roughed up a little bit for the stamps that are kind of difficult to pick up. One thing to remember when dealing with stamping polishes is to work quickly, and I believe I wasn't fast enough for this polish, but it did pick up and I can correct the patchy part later. Remember, this is a learning curve to this, and also practice makes progress. So I'm going to go ahead and correct it by just painting over the patchy parts and making sure that the coats are even across the curved line. Even with my mistakes, this is definitely faster than freehanding a French tip. Because I want to put the reverse stamping flower on top of the French tip, I'm going to go ahead and put a matte top coat on so I don't ruin that. I decided to redo the thumbnail because it was way too low and I wanted it to match the rest of the nails. So let's get started and do the reverse stamping. I'm going to use the black to outline the flowers, and then I'm going to use the two colors Harlequin and Marzipan to fill in the flowers. Again, this is the first time that I'm doing reverse stamping, and you know what, it actually feels kind of good. I am trying to keep the nail polish within the outline, but it is a little difficult because my hand is shaking a little bit, probably because I'm nervous about doing reverse stamping. But once you get the hang of it, again, practice makes progress. And I'm trying to work as fast as possible without making mistakes, because the polish does dry pretty fast. The one thing that I forgot to do was put a sticky base coat on the thumb. That would have helped to pull off the sticker, or the polish is what I should say, to the nail. But as you can see, it came off pretty clean, so I'm glad of that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the top coat, but in hindsight, I think I should have used two light colors, although I really did like the blue Harlequin, I think it's called. But I do think they came out really cute, especially for the first time doing a French tip and reverse stamping. I do believe I can improve on my application time, but once again, practice makes progress. Okay, let's jump right into the next nail design. This design, I've already pre-painted the nails into Magic Hour and a la Kosha. Now I want to put a sticky base coat on so the nails can be ready to be stamped. Now, which to choose? They're all so pretty. Which to choose? I think I like this one. It's given holiday party for some reason, but I wish I would have stamped it more at an angle from like corner to corner, because I think it would have stretched further on the nail, but I'm able to fix it by just stamping a little bit of what was left onto the nail. This stamper was relatively easy. I really liked how it came out. This one was definitely within my skill level, but I definitely had fun with both. But I do want to show you how to clean your nail plate. After using a nail plate with acetone, it tends to be kind of cloudy. What you can do is take regular alcohol, wipe it down, then take a clean cloth and wipe it again to buff away, and it'll be shiny again. I'm going to put a matte top coat on the plain green nails, and I'm going to put the smudge-free top coat on the stamped nails. Now, if you liked anything that I sampled in this video, I will have the link below. Also, you can use the code LETTASNAIL for a discount at checkout. And on that note, I would like to thank Maniology for reaching out to me and making me part of the ambassador program. It is definitely nice to be seen, and we'll be doing more stamping videos in the future, and I hope that you guys like and subscribe. Also, if you've liked this video, I have more like it, and don't hesitate to watch this one next.